Just so everybody knows, I think I'm funny. I think I could do stand-up comedy. Now that's just me telling myself that. Okay.
I think
Happy
you're funny
Wednesday,
too,
everybody.
Coach.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Big waves to everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. So we got some birthday people today, Andrea. You want to say who they are?
We do. So Dora, and she is really consistent on here. So I was
Yes.
putting yep. So Dora's
And
here.
Dora's
So
here and Mr. Mark Long. Yes.
yes. So
Dora,
happy
we hope you
birthday.
happy birthday. We hope you both have an amazing day. Give Dora and Mark some shout outs in the comments if you don't mind. We love you guys being a part of this community. So go spoil yourself today and have some brownies and ice cream. No, maybe not. Maybe not. All right. The word for today is Brenda Carlton's word for the year. Yes, it's momentum. Momentum. Who wants momentum in their life? Okay. Health, finances, business, like whatever it is. Who wants momentum? I know I do. So I want to talk to you a little bit. So I love this word. I'm so glad it's her word of the year, but it was great to study. I challenge you to look at the word today if you get just 5 minutes. Like go Google, go look, go search momentum because it's the force and speed of movement, if you look at the definition, that builds over time. I'm thinking about a big snowball. You start to roll it together and you just keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. And it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, but you got to keep pushing, right? But the bigger it gets, it's collecting more snow and more snow and more snow. And it grows a lot bigger than when you started when it was like this little bitty, right? And that's momentum, like it builds over time into something really big. In physics, it refers to a mass in motion. You know, we've all heard the saying, objects in motion tend to do what? It's the law of physics. It tends to stay in motion. Objects that come to a rest tend to stay at a rest. Hard to get moving again, right? And so that's why plugging in, that's why being a part of a community, that's why not detaching is so important because if you detach, you're going to an object in rest. Hard to get that object moving again. So, in life, in business, in whatever, what momentum means is progress that keeps growing stronger the more you move forward. Okay. Now, it didn't say anything about challenges. So when I read this, I'm like, what it doesn't say is as you're moving objects and you get them going in motion, is people going to quit you? Yes. Is people going to stop working? Yes. Are you going to eat that bowl of ice cream and pick up a pound? Yes. Like all of that stuff's going to happen as you're rolling that snowball and it's getting bigger. And sometimes we start to think, oh my goodness, I'm going backwards, or I'm not growing as much, or I'm not making as much. And it's like, oh, no, 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 no. God's preparing your future right now. With all the wisdom you're gaining as you're rolling that snowball, He's preparing it for a much greater opportunity down the road. Just do not what? Quit. Don't quit. Don't quit on your journey. Because momentum is what happens when you just stay consistent. Now, everybody's going to call you lucky at some point. Now, everybody's going to say, well, Alan Schultz, he found that person because he's so good. And then Alan's going to chuckle inside because he's going to say, oh, no, no, no. I just stayed rolling the snowball. I just stayed with my consistent action. And the right person showed up. And all the magazines will come and they'll want to do articles on Alan and they'll want to do this and they'll want to do that. And he'll just be chuckling inside going, yeah, everybody thinks I'm so good. But what it really was I just continue to roll the ball and make it bigger and bigger and bigger, despite the challenges. So here's why it's important. It makes success. And when I say success, I'm saying success in business, in sales, in weight loss, in spirituality, anything. Momentum makes success feel easier over time. What does that mean? Here's what it means to me, Lynn. If I learn the tools of how to lose weight, then when I gain 3 pounds, guess what I can do, Marla Fan? Take it off. It's a cinch. I know how to do it. If I learn how to build sales, I tell my son this all the time. When you learn the art of sales, congratulations, you'll never go hungry. Because we live in a world, guess what? Do you think sales is going to die? Eric, do you think in the world one day will say, no one's allowed to sell anything anymore? No products, no services, no nothing. No, it's never going to happen. Never going to happen. So when you learn the art, you can feed yourself for the rest of your life. So that's why I always say, when I learn the art of something, what if you learn the art of investing? What if you learn the art of saving money? Like, it's the power's in you now, and you can grow that at any point. So it also helps you break through challenges. Like, momentum helps you break through challenges. As you're rolling that snowball and getting it bigger, you're going to experience challenges. But what it does when you consistently go, it might come in the form of breaking through not having to drink alcohol on a daily basis. That's a challenge to some people. Or it could be sweets. Ooh, that's a challenge for some people. It could be getting a no. Like, how many of you are in sales and you get a no and it's like, oh my gosh, why do we give so many people power that tell us no? Like, why don't we give more power to the people that tell us yes? But we really give power to the people, Brooke, that tells us no. It's crazy that we're that way. We're like, yes, they said it was a scam. Oh my goodness. But the person over here excited, we don't give as much power to. It's kind of crazy. So it also, getting momentum, getting that snowball rolling bigger and bigger and bigger, it keeps us more motivated. Why? Because we learned to string little wins together. The snowball got just a little bigger today, right? And that's a win. I got a customer today. Yippee, I sold a box of drops today. Celebrate it. Like you don't have to go make $1 million today. You have to get the snowball bigger today in increments. And you got to learn to celebrate the increments. Cynthia Murray, she had this win today. And even for her, it might have been a little bitty small. Guess what? Snowball got bigger. It got bigger. And so that was my thought around momentum. Andrea, I'll turn it to you. I ran over again.
That was a beautiful lesson about momentum. And here's the thing. When you're in momentum, you keep rolling. So you didn't go over, you just were in momentum. You were proving the lesson. So I love it. So the quote that I found goes right along with that, which is momentum breeds momentum. And the only way to start is to start. And I think about, it's like kind of one of those things where, oh gosh, I'm going to misquote the person, but where they'll say, who says just do it? Just do it.
Nike? Nike?
No, that, yeah. I'm like, it's a speaker anyway. They just would keep like, well, what's the
Oh,
it?
Art Williams. Just do it. Art Williams.
Art
Of course.
Williams. So they would kind of, it was
High
one of
school
those.
football coach, just so everybody knows, Art
Hey,
Williams.
Nike, the bunch of Nike. But he would say it over and over. And sometimes we're like, well, what's the it? right? Like I'll do whatever you tell me to do, but you got to tell me the it. And that quote kind of made me feel that same way, where it was like, well, momentum creates momentum. So just go make it start. But what if you don't know what to do to make it start? So that's what I looked into was, okay, well, I want this momentum, but how do I create it? How do I make that happen for me? So first of all, and this is going to line up with you, hopefully, coach, but I've got to start small and I've got to stay consistent. So we might brag on Alan because he got so lucky, so lucky, so lucky. But what we could say about Alan is that he just got started, right? July 4th, the year ago, whatever, year and a half ago, 2 years, I don't know, can't figure out the math right now. But he got started and then he stayed consistent. Every single week, we know where to find Alan. We know what he's doing. Like he has started small, but he stayed consistent. And we can't wait for that perfect moment. We just have to take small steps right here, and the progress will come. Next, I've got to stack my wins. So I've got to celebrate those little victories because each win helps me build that confidence, right? So we might focus on the no's, we might focus on the times. I like sweets, but salt is my kryptonite. So like you get me a good bag of popcorn, something like that, I'm all over it. So I've got to stack the wins for when I said, nope, not today, or maybe not the next hour, or maybe not the next minute, whatever that win is. But I'm going to stack those small wins so I have the confidence to know that, you know what? I can overcome this. I can win. I can get to the next step. Next, I've got to surround myself with energy. Hang out with the people that are moving forward. Hang out with the people that are doing the things that are winning. Right now, we're seeing all these flyers and all this stuff, and we've got people with 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, up to 9 stars I've seen so far. Well, if I want to go get some stars, I want to go surround myself with the people that have them. So go find the people that are doing what you want to be doing and immerse yourself in that energy. And then stay focused on your vision when things get tough, and they will, because we're in a fallen world, right? Like not everything's perfect, unfortunately. When things get tough, we've got to remind ourselves why we started and keep our eyes on that goal. And then lastly, I'll end with this, is we can't break the chain. And I read a book, oh my gosh. Well, I'm having a hard Atomic Habits. Okay, so Atomic Habits, and one of the things that he talks about is don't let 2 days go. So if you've got a goal that you're going to be in the gym, you know, 7 days a week, I don't know, I can't imagine that, but let's just pretend, right? So you've got a goal, 7 days in a row, you're going to do this thing. Well, you miss a day, you have a choice that next day. It's actually a lot easier to skip that second day. It's a lot harder to get back at it. So he says, don't break the chain. Don't let 2 days go where you pass and you don't do the thing that you're striving for. Because we're all going to have hiccups. Sometimes we might get sick, or we're traveling, or we fall into a bag of popcorners and we can't stop ourselves and we eat the whole thing. Whatever it may be, we're going to have those days. But don't let 2 days go where you go there, if whatever you can do. So if you're working on a Bible study and you miss a day, okay, have some grace for yourself, but don't let the second day pass where you broke that chain. So that's what I had today. Great word today, Brenda. Thank you
Well,
so much for this word of the year,
It,
and can't wait to sing to our beautiful birthday people.
it really, really was good. Brenda, let me ask you a question. Have you ever read Pushing Up People? Art Williams, Pushing Up People? I think no. If you will send Andrea Rosser, Brenda, your address, I'm sending you a special edition of Pushing Up People. You can't even get this book anymore. And I think Dora and Mark Long, if you will send Andrea, because it's your birthday, I'm going to send you a copy of Pushing Up People. You can't get this book anymore. It's hard to find. I'm going to send all three of you a copy if you'll send her your address. And
Perfect.
we hope you have a most amazing day ever. We love you so much. So here we go, everybody. Dora, happy birthday
Birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Happy
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 birthday,
birthday,
Dora
dear.
Mark.
birthday
Happy
to
birthday
you.
to
Dear
you.
lady, hope you have a
Happy
great day.
birthday.
Love
Woo!
you.
Everyone, thank you
Happy
guys.
birthday to you
out
too,
there.
Mark
Blessed
Long.
day.
Love you
You
guys.
guys.
Have a
Great
wonderful
performance.
hump day.
Thank you.
Right at all.
Have a great day, everyone.
Love you guys. Have a great day.